So this is a continuation of where I stopped on the 20 cold facts by Shakur Wonders. So it's back on track, just on time. So I stopped on the point number 9, so I'm going to start by the fact number 10. Apply self-love. Build your confidence with that. If you love yourself so well, nobody can challenge you, because every time they challenge you, you remember who you are. You remember that you are better than that, and you can do better with your life. So going to the point number 11, so become so passionate about your goal that people think you are insane. On the next point, it is number 12, and giving up is forever, while failure is a work in progress. What does that even mean? So that means that if you give up, it is going to stay there forever. You're not going to progress anyway. But when you fail and fail and fail, it is because you're trying. It is because you're working on something better. And it's giving out records, like it's showing growth. You're growing gradually. And that is something to be proud about. It is something to be happy about. Don't knock yourself out because you're failing and failing. At least you're trying. At least you are doing it every single day. At least you accepted to fly. You accepted to jump off that cliff of fear. Even if you fall down soft or hard, it doesn't matter. At least you're trying. And one day you're going to fly just like a swan. You're not going to be just the ugly duckling. You'll be more than that. And going straight to point number 13, set boundaries. You know, people don't respect you when you don't know your boundaries. You don't set boundaries. They will always tell you what to do. They will always tell you what you're supposed to do next. They will always make you do things you don't want. For example, the peer influence. When you really know you are not a kind who drinks alcohol, and you be pressed into doing it, just do you and learn to say no. It is not today. Today I'm going to hang out with myself. I'm going to take myself on a date. Just do that. Just like I said, apply love. Apply self-love. So going straight to point number 14, know your worth. Know your worth. Because if you know your worth, then no one can sell you short. You can't sell yourself short either. You know when you don't know your worth. If you don't know your worth, everyone can disrespect you. You know, I just give you one example. Like, if you're selling your car and you really don't know how much you can sell it, for example, maybe you're selling it on Facebook or wherever anywhere you're selling it, and you don't know the price of this car. Anyone can just tell you, oh, I'm going to pay you $5, when in actual sense that car is not $5, it is $1,000. But because you don't know its worth, you're going to give it out anyway. Because what's the purpose? What's the use? I'm not bargaining, because after all, I'm new to this game of selling. I'm new to this business. I'm not a salesman. I'm not selling cars. I don't know its worth. So anyone can drive it, anyone can buy it. If it is just $5 or whatever, as long as they just buy it and get rid of it, because I don't know its worth. But if I knew its worth, they would have paid like twice the price, because If you know your worth, you add the tax. If you know your worth, you just love yourself twice, even more and more. If you know your worth, no one can give you something you don't want. No one can take a smile out of you. Like, no one can just make you sad for no good reason. You remember who you are. Oh God, I think I'm worthy more than that. I'm worthy more than that thing is giving. That thing she giving. If you have a girlfriend or whatever, you know you're not going to be simping. You're not going to be, oh, she's above me. She's a class above me. I can put her on the pedestal. Oh God, hold up. You're better than that. If you knew you're better than that, then you wouldn't sell yourself short. You would have said, oh, you're a girlfriend. You're my girlfriend. And then what? Yeah, you can also pay the bill. We can divide the bill. I'm not going to just pay for you and then you can eat and go away. We have to cooperate. We have to work with each other, you know. So if you know your worth, everything becomes different. No one can just describe you, oh, you're stupid. Okay, I think I'm more than that. Stupid is underrated for me because I know I'm wise and smart. Going straight to the other point, and this is fifth point, point number 15. A moment of weakness does not describe you and your character. It does not define you. It doesn't explain that fact of who you are. For example, a moment of your 1 minute pleasure of happy. It cannot describe that, oh, he's a bad person, he's useless. We don't need him on earth. Who are them to say? If God brought you to earth, you really have a purpose. Just find that. Maybe it is hard to find. Google it out. You need self-discovery. Find yourself time and think about it. Journal the feelings you're thinking about. Everything. Just put it straight on the paper and read it out. Oh, I'm this and this. This is how I felt. So I deserve this.